I like the logo facing out, perfect product placement.
Yeah. You get checks, right?
No, but I'd like people to assume I do. Coming to you live from the West Antechamber, this is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is the Power Curve, our series where we are ranking every card in Arkham Horror, the card game, on one ordered list from Chapter 1, I can now say. I think since we last recorded, we learned a lot more about Chapter 2
it's been a minute.
being a thing. Yeah, which is good news for the series, because it means that we have, like, a complete card pool, right? There's not going to be any new cards injected into it that rearrange that make it so that something should be ranked higher because now a card.
I thought you were saying
it means we have a finite, like we have an endpoint
Yes.
to this series. It is after we finish all of Chapter 1, about 10 years of content.
And around that time, Chapter 3 will have come out, and we can start on ranking Chapter 2. It's flawless.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying it's good news because you were worried you were going to run out of cards, but now we know there's more cards coming out. So.
Oh, no, Chapter 2 is its own thing. It's not
We'll
gonna...
start the Power Curve 2 Electric Boogaloo on Chapter 2.
Right, exactly. And you know, there's going to be a lot of player cards for it up front, and then it's completely unclear what Chapter 2 looks like as far as release structure or anything. So, maybe it'll just have 3 scenario campaigns will be all the products for Chapter 2 forever, and it'll be an easy list. Only one way to find out, which is to rank all these cards, so we can start on that one. Let me just look at the camera and remember to say, hey, hit the buttons below the video. Optimal Play has no Patreon or anything. We don't ask for your money, we only ask for your clicks. So, please click. And as a quick recap, you have, if you're just joining us, this is part 3 of the series, right, where we are ranking every card in Arkham, about 10 per video, and here, conveniently on the side of the screen, is the list so far. Starting with Promise of Power, ending with Song of the Dead 2. It's bookended by Mystic right now. And I don't know if that's going to change anytime soon. I could see that being the way that the list looks. Is a lot of Mystic cards are very high or very low.
Was Promise of Power in our first video or second? Do you remember? Has it been the one
I think
for a
it's
while?
been the one since the first video.
All right.
But,
That's pretty exciting.
You know what might overtake it is whatever's on the top of your stack, Kyle. Tell us what we've got.
Justify the Means. It is a level 3 rogue skill, practiced and cursed. You may commit Justify the Means to any type of skill test. As an additional cost to commit Justify the Means, add curse tokens to the chaos bag equal to the test difficulty, and it automatically succeeds.
Right. Is this a Hemlock Vale? No, that's an Innsmouth one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, as much as I've...
Moons.
Especially when Innsmouth was new, I played a lot of Bless and Curse. I don't know that made it in many decks. I don't really know why. Because I think it's cool.
It's fine.
I think part of the problem is Double or Nothing was banned, and so, like, in order for an automatic success to be, like, worth 3 XP, it needs to be a ridiculous test. And, like, Double or Nothing was kind of the play style where, like, you put all of your effects into one test, and it was maybe banned by the time this came out.
That might be, it was, like, really early banned on the taboo list, so it might have been. Like, the thing is, though, a lot of the time, if you're playing with curses, you want curses in the bag. Mm-hmm. And so this is automatically succeed with an upside sort of shrug, trailing upwards at the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
Which I think feels well worth, like, an automatic succeed with an upside feels worth 3 XP to me.
If it was, people would play it.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're trying to justify the means of this card existing.
I mean, do people not play it? When was the last?
I've never seen this card hit the table.
Yeah.
When was the last Curse Rogue you even saw played?
I feel like I've played like Rheostrad, which is like curses for 4 damage. Like not that long ago.
You have to put curses into the bag in order to play Rheostrad.
Yes. Well, they're both the rogue cards that you put curses in to do a cool thing.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if you play Rheostrad, you're adding, like, 3 curses, and then this is adding another, however high the fight value is.
Yeah.
Just to pass a test that you probably would have already.
Yeah. It's also worth pointing out, like, you say that curses are often good. However, you are limited by the 10 curses in the back.
Does it say as an additional
Yes,
cost
it
to
does.
commit? Okay, so
Yeah.
if you don't have the capacity, you just can't commit this to that.
So, like,
test.
if you're trying to hit, like, a 5-fight boss, then you need to have only 5 curses in the bag.
Yeah.
Or you can't
Yeah.
play this.
I mean, like, is this a solution to, like,
Frozen in Fear
Frozen
for
in-
Rogue? Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
exactly, yeah. It's exactly the card I thought of.
Anti-treachery tech.
Yeah.
Whether it's something kind of basic like Frozen in Fear, or whether it's something campaign specific that you're seeing a few times over the course of a campaign
really hit you.
and feel the need to play around. Like, I think it has a niche for that.
Yeah, I guess. Or you pack, level 0, you handle this
Yeah.
one, and get a resource in the...
Yeah, I think there's better ways to handle encounter cards. I think I would be playing this with, like, a huge weapon or something like that, like a shotgun, like something that, like...
All right, where's it go, Steven?
Yeah, that is the question. So, like, is it above or below? If you think it's like not top half,
Yeah.
above or below, like, surprising find. It's.
I think it might be, like, right
I think it
above
might be above
surprising.
surprising find.
Okay,
And, like,
What
below
above?
Red Relic Hunter.
Below Relic Hunter.
For sure, below Relic Hunter.
Below protective gear. How did protective gear end up above
Who
Relic
knows?
Hunter?
Yeah. That seems like something I probably fought for, but now I'm maybe rethinking it.
Yeah, we have to trust the system. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's tuck it in at the new number 15, and this is Justify the Means. It's level 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 is a high level for this.
Yeah.
If this was
If
level
it was 2, where, like, you could take it in, like, a Mystic who can pack Rogue, I could feel like that might be better.
maybe so. Yeah. All right,
Anyway.
Steven, what's next?
All right, we have Grey's Anatomy. Are we ranking the show or the card?
We can take into account the show.
Yeah.
If you have strong opinions. I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen it in the background a lot. I think Wayne watched
too.
like 20 seasons of it. Like,
Jeez.
Just in the background.
it's a 3-cost, 5 XP asset, item, and tome. As an action, choose a card at your location and test book 1. For each point you succeed by, choose to either the next time that card would be healed, heal +1 damage or horror to a maximum of 3, or the next time that card would be dealt damage, deal +1 damage to a maximum of 3. So basically you can either add up to 3 healing or up to 3 damage.
Yeah, it's such an odd... It's an odd mechanic to not heal or do damage. It just amps the next time. Like,
Yeah.
and I like the flavor of that. It's like you're looking something up. You're looking at how to do it better, right?
Yeah.
Where's the weak point on that creature going to be, or how do you do this surgery on your friend? So I like the
That's
flavor.
what Grace has.
I like the flavor of it. I think it came out at the same time as Vincent, right?
I think so, yeah.
He's I
Okay,
think the only conceivable person who would kind of like want potentially both halves of this ability at different times.
Isn't, like,
I
4
think Carolyn,
player.
maybe?
Yeah,
Carolyn
maybe.
also heal?
Yeah, but Carolyn only
It
this
heals
only
horror.
heals.
It heals
Oh,
horror.
it does heal horror. I
Yeah.
forgot that this heals horror.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a little weird to use an anatomy book to heal horror, but
Can Carolyn take this? I guess she can.
Yeah,
Up
if
to
it
5.
heals
Heal
horror.
horror.
Yeah. yeah. Even though the word heal and horror are separated by several other words, does it still qualify?
I'm pretty sure.
In her deck building that puts quotes around heals horror, right? It's such a weird, wonky thing to allow certain texts on cards in deck building. But yeah, I think the spirit of it is probably that Carolyn can take it. Although, I mean, even this doesn't heal horror.
No.
Right? It just amps cards that do.
True.
Well, no,
In spirit, is
This does heal horror.
It's
It's the next time that card... Or, well, it says heal +1 horror. So it's healing +1 horror, healing horror. I would say it is. I could understand.
It doesn't actually heal horror.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't know. Maybe she can't take it.
If you if an investigator could take any card that discovers clues, would deduction work?
I think so. I think it would.
That's kind of the same question,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's a crazy deck build. I want that character.
They just have all 2s or something, but can take.
They can take-
that's like half the cards in the game. Yeah, you could do something with that. You can make that work.
This 3 cost and 5 XP. It's not cheap.
No, and I
And
think
it does nothing by itself.
I think like it does do nothing by itself. That's interesting. I mean, the fact that you can amp damage dealt means all you need to do with it to have it do something is a basic
Punch
fight
it.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, or it doesn't have to be on you. So like I think Vincent and Carolyn are mostly doing this, and then their fighter is attacking the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, because you're targeting
You're
the card.
supporting.
Yeah, it's not the next time you would deal damage, it's the next time
Yeah.
a card would be dealt
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Which is, and you choose a card at your location. So it's tricky, because this would provoke attacks of opportunity, so you almost would need that enemy to be on another
Somewhere
player
else.
to line that
Yeah,
up.
and you just go first.
Oh,
Like,
but-
someone
yeah.
draws the enemy, you go first, you line up, you're like, hey, punch him in the face,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah.
got it.
I mean, you could play it in Lucius because he's a seeker that evades, so he could evade and then Grey's Anatomy them.
Seems
Yeah.
like a lot of actions.
The other,
Well, but he gets a clue when he evades. right?
Sure.
yeah, it's a weird one. It's, I actually think, and this is something I've always wanted to play, but didn't get far enough into the campaign to start with Vincent. This with its soul sanctification, there's that
Oh, the extra healing?
neutral card that takes extra healing and converts it into like charges that you can spend for +2s on tests.
Yeah.
So I love this with that because you can kind of for this action, and then whatever you do to heal, you can get 3 charges on that. It's like dumping 3 charges onto a mask or something. It's actually more flexible because masks only do 2 skills, and soul sanctification I think
Can do
is any
anything.
skill.
Yeah.
That might be worth your while sometimes, but is it worth 5 XP? is the question, or are there better ways
I
to
think
overheal?
near the end of a campaign with Vincent or Carolyn, probably. I think
Yeah.
the fact that it doesn't do anything on its own is actually a good thing in them because they have so many other cards, including like signatures that do heal. That if it was like click to heal, that would be annoying because then you wouldn't be like comboing it with your other heal cards that are in your deck. So
Sure.
the fact that this can make like logical reasoning heal, 9 horror instead of 6. Like,
Completely useful number.
Yeah.
well, in a 4-player campaign, it could be.
I mean, like, I guess,
Yeah.
it's group healing.
Yeah. Although, it would be.
You'd have to spend
It would what?
2 on
It-
whoever got hit by Grays, and then give them 5, ideally.
Yeah, correct, because you're targeting the thing that's getting healed
Yeah.
with this. It's also, like, if you do want to play, the violent doctor fantasy, like, how can the doctor not have Grey's Anatomy? Like, it's on theme.
Or the sexy
in a
doctor
way
fantasy.
that...
Like,
there you go, yeah. Depending on which Grey's Anatomy you're talking about. Like, I would be likely to take it in Vincent just because it's almost like, how is this not just his signature card? Right? Like, it's so on theme for him, and it's on brand with exactly what he wants to do, that it's like, how could I not?
How could you not?
So how could we not rank this? Kind of probably that same general area we just put
think a little
just by the
higher.
means, right?
I would
Do you think
put it a
it's?
little higher.
I mean, a good dividing line so far has been above or below emergency cash. Below? I think so. I wouldn't mind if it was above Transmogrify, though. If it
Yeah,
was
nobody
under
knows what that
12.
card does. We've established that it's not the one that transmogrifies your investigator, so...
So it doesn't matter.
That's true.
The turns it massive. When you evade it,
You
gets
discover
a clue.
clues,
You get
yeah.
a clue, which is cool. And do you remember the experience? It's 0 experience,
I think so.
and it's an attachment to an enemy.
And its
That's
flavor
pretty good.
text is that, like, I said, blow it up, not blow it up.
Yeah.
It's also, it has good flavor text. There's no flavor text on Grey's Anatomy.
You don't need it. There's 20 seasons of flavor text.
I was gonna say there's like 600 pages of flavor text, but yeah, that works too.
So I'm starting to think it's the new number 13, below Transmogrify, above
I agree.
Protective Gear. All right. Flavor text saves Transmogrify.
One more day.
Gray, how do you spell Gray? Gray.
Yeah.
Anatomy.
Which is that the
5.
British way of doing it? Or is it just a
It's a
person?
dude's name.
I assume that it's a person, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we have the Onyx Pentacle, level 0. This is a 3-cost mystic asset that takes up a hand slot. It's an item and a charm, and as an action, evade. Either use your willpower or get +1 agility for this evasion attempt. When you initiate this ability, choose one. Exhaust this and place a doom on it to target an enemy at your location or a connecting location and get +1 skill value. Or if you succeed by 2 or more, remove 1 doom from it. From Onyx Pentacle.
Worst card in the game.
It's pretty bad.
Definitely had never heard of this guy.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
This is-
it's the Doom Suite, but the only 2 good ones are.
Amina Amina came with the equivalent of like the spell suite, but they're all hand slot items.
Mhm.
And the evade one is always the worst of those. So this is the worst of those. And also, I didn't think any of them were very good.
The best one was the sickle.
Is that the fight?
Ceremonial
The fight one.
sickle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ceremonial sickle.
So yeah, you can fuck around with Doom and risk all the things that messing with Doom risks, like your entire team losing
And
rounds
maybe
of play.
evade 2 enemies.
No, it's not an additional enemy. It's to target an enemy at a connecting location with this evasion attempt. Is what it allows. So it stops a hunter from pouncing on you. Like that's not a bad effect, but is it worth a Doom?
I guess it does stop a pouncing hunter. That's probably the best way to think about it.
Yeah.
Is it worse than Song of the Dead 2? That's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah. So as we pull up the list, it's definitely not better than Armor of Ardennes. So
No, Armor of Ardennes is pretty bad.
I think we're looking at 22 or 23 for this.
So the
would be
question
my
is
opinion.
like, Song of the Dead 2 is a card that you can try to build the deck around. It's probably a bad idea, but you can try to do it.
Yeah.
This one, no one would build a deck around. Which, does that make it better or worse?
I don't know. You could versatile this into Rita. She could start messing with Doom just to get that point of damage on a connecting location enemy sometimes, right?
And then how does this clear Doom again? What do you have to do?
You have to choose the option when you initiate the action on it to then, if you succeed by 2 or more, remove a Doom from it.
Which Rita wants
So you have to,
do
you have
anyway.
to,
Rita can do it.
yeah. So you have to succeed by
This in Arena is a crazy thing.
you have to succeed by 2 or more on a test where you did not do what's good with the card, which is target a connecting location enemy.
Yeah, so it's like when you want to evade anyway.
If you want to like keep this Doom neutral, you have to alternate between its modes.
Yeah.
Lucius also
And-
wants to evade by 2, so maybe this is a great card.
Yeah,
I think
Lucius
that-
can't
I
run
think
this
this is-
card.
Well, yeah, versatile.
Yeah, versatile as well.
Yeah, so this is a 2 XP card.
Yeah.
and plus 4 more deck size.
Or Lucius can run the rogue gank card. So Lucius just ganks this out of their Mystic's
All right,
hand.
if we are digging this deep for
All right,
ideas,
I think it's
that.
better than Song of the Dead.
Oh, I was just gonna put it at the bottom. You think it's still?
Yeah,
top
so
Song
so
of the
I'm,
Dead?
I'm thinking of it in like
Song
right,
of the Dead costs 2 experience.
practically, Song of the Dead cost experience, which is crazy.
And I think there
This-
is a higher level version of this. I don't know what it
Like
is.
if you're running a Mystic for some reason in Forgotten Age, like this is a great card for that, right? It can stop
Yeah.
hunters from hunting at you. It can help you just evade using your willpower. It doesn't take charges. You play it once. It sits on the table.
Yeah.
You can hopefully manage the Doom.
And
I think it's
if-
better than Song of the Dead.
If you're playing with Amina, I dislike her.
manages
I dislike her so
so
much I
well.
can't remember what her ability is. But I
she's
know
the
that
best
she,
investigator
she,
in the game.
she would help. She would either reward you for placing Doom or help you manage it.
Yeah, she
Something
can
like
actually
that.
play,
Yeah.
she can play this for free, placing a Doom on it, and then just, evade someone super easily by 2. Probably not. She probably does not play this card, honestly.
No.
I think this is, more of a Marie card, if
But this
anything.
is so.
Yeah,
really better than Song of the
better
Dead?
than Song of the Dead. It has some utility, unlike Song of the Dead,
Okay.
which is just
I mean,
a
I'm
joke.
not. I think it could be very comfortable as our new last place. But if you want to be a Doom defender,
I am always
I'll give
a
it
Doom
to you.
Defender. An Amina and a Doom Defender till I die.
all right. What's next, Kyle?
Well, we have shuffled to the top Charlie Kane, the good neutral ally, or good neutral investigator, the politician, with 1s across the board in his stat line.
Sounds good
So-
already.
So really
Yeah.
good.
So 1/3 as good as Lola.
Has 3 additional ally slots as their main ability, and then they have a free trigger ability. During a skill test you're performing, exhaust an ally asset you control. For this test, you get +1 skill value, plus an additional +1 for each skill icon that the ally asset has that matches the test type.
Right.
And then Elder Sign is +3, writing an ally asset at your location. It can be arranged. It's just a matter of acceptable terms.
And remind us his deck building.
His deck building is 30 cards. At creation, you choose 2 of the 5 classes.
Oh yeah.
And they can take any of those cards 0 to 2, neutral cards 0 to 5, and any ally cards in the game 0 to 5.
Okay. He has what, 2 extra ally slots?
Three.
3 extra
So
slots.
four
That's
four
right.
allies
Yeah.
at level 0.
He's cool.
He's so much fun.
Yeah. I think he's really sweet. His signature card is an ally, Bonnie Walsh, his loyal assistant. She's an ally civic assistant. She has 2 wild icons, which makes her very, very good for Charlie. And after you exhaust Bonnie Walsh, ready another ally asset you control as a reactive ability. Don't forget, you have a 9 p.m. appointment with Mr. Sanford. Shall I book your usual table at La Bella Luna? Also, you bought me a wristwatch for my birthday. Thank you very much.
That's really good. Do we read the investigator text? I can't remember.
The whole paragraph, I think we've been
Okay,
skipping.
cool.
Yeah. And then he has the burden of leadership weakness, which is a flaw and says, Revelation, if you control no ally assets, shuffle this back into your deck. Otherwise, for each ally asset you control, either exhaust it or deal it 1 direct damage and 1 direct horror.
Brutal.
I tell myself it was for the greater good. Was it, Bonnie? Yeah, so his signature ally is incredible for him.
Yeah. Weakness is brutal.
The weakness is pretty brutal. He can play around it by not doing things like drawing cards on his last action. Because as long as your allies are not yet exhausted when you draw it, it's...
So in upkeep, your allies ready before
before you draw. So it's ready everything, draw a card, gain a resource.
Right, so he should be really careful about drawing cards during his own turn until this has passed.
Yep.
So in that way, I don't know, I like it. I like a weakness that you can like kind of effectively play around, which you definitely can.
Yeah, you definitely can.
And it feels very satisfying.
Definitely.
To have a bad weakness that's not so bad if you're doing good, if you're playing good. What do we think of Charlie?
I love him. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's fun, but he's also like very strong. Like
he is fun and strong. Agreed.
Yeah, any ally, especially once he starts getting experience, and probably a lot of his allies have double icons, suddenly he has like 4 in every skill.
Yeah. And he's one of those weird investigators that like benefits greater on which campaign he's playing, because like if you get ally assets from the campaign, they can often be like very, very powerful, have lots of icons on them already, like some wild icons even. It's pretty typical for campaign allies.
And campaign allies often don't take a slot too, so that can be your
in modern
fifth ally.
I was gonna say.
In more recent campaigns, back in like Dunwich and Carcosa, they did take up a slot, but that's actually kind of a big problem for most people, and much less of one for him.
Yeah.
He's definitely like should be your story ally asset collector. I think
definitely.
From my experience with him, he can generally like rock one test
Mm-hmm.
really, really well, and then he can also do like, because he has so many allies, he can do like passive effects well. Like maybe he has Lola if you want like free clues, or beat cops, or guard. So he'll do like one test amazingly. He'll do a bunch of cool effects. He may have like an extra action or two that's like a little bit less valuable because he's blown his wad, but that makes him good for if you need someone to click a weakness or something like that.
Yeah,
he's maybe
right.
No, he's really interesting to play, and not limited in powers, even though he has 1s across the board.
Yeah, and I think he could be. Like Runic Axe is a very good card. He could be good with something like Runic Axe, kind of like Carson is, that just lets him do something big occasionally. So that he's not having you're right, if he's trying to test every action of his turn, he's just gonna kind of run out of icons or run out of flexibility.
Yeah,
it's like okay, maybe he can do an action every turn as long as one of them is to investigate and one of them is to fight and one of them is to evade. It's great. But how often is that the way you're spending your turn?
Yeah. And I think I've only played him maybe once or twice, and it's been a minute, but I do remember running Runic Axe and Charlie.
Oh yeah.
So I think he came out during the I think it's Scarlet Keys, right?
Was he Scarlet Keys? I thought maybe he was Edge of the Earth. No?
He is Edge of the Earth. It's the grappling hook.
No, that is Scarlet Keys.
Oh, is it?
I don't know why it's a grappling hook.
Huh, that's weird.
But yeah,
Feels like it'd be like nice for ice climbing.
Edge of the Earth is a snowflake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't we start by asking ourselves the question, is he better or worse than Agnes Baker, who is currently 5 on our list?
That's a hard question.
I think I like him more.
Yeah, I think he's more fun than Agnes, for
Agnes
sure.
is a lot fun, but
Agnes is
is
very
pretty
powerful.
Is pretty milquetoast. Whereas he's very interesting. And I really like I really like managing, kind of having a different sort of resource to manage or something.
Like
Jesus,
Agnes.
kind of, you're right, with her sanity. All right, fair.
Yeah, you kind of walked into that one.
Okay, so he's not rising to the ranks of Agnes?
I would put him above Agnes.
I would be okay with him with Agnes, but I like Agnes a lot.
Is he above... Okay, so we're going above Agnes. Is he above or below Runic Axe? Speaking of Runic Axe, which
Yeah,
is
okay, so here's one way.
Someone in the comments of our, I think our second video where we scored Runic Axe, like, scolded us for underrating it. Like, it's our number 3!
It's our number 3!
It's the third best card in the game!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stay there.
That's pretty damn good.
I don't think it's better than Runic Axe.
I think there might be more Runic Axe decks that are not Charlie than Charlie decks.
Fair.
Yeah.
Next
Runic
card
Axe
is
is very
Lucky.
I think it's
Above or
above
below.
Lucky.
So our new number 4. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, I think that's great. That's where Charlie belongs.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think he's the full package. He's an interesting character. He has a good signature. He has a fun, in its way,
Weakness.
fun to deal with weakness.
Yeah. And undulating power throughout the turn. Like, it's not just like, you're not just like testing, you're not doing the milk toast mystic, testing willpower for everything and just like winning.
Right. Okay, Steven, you're
Right.
up.
Ooh, Rod of Animalism. Speaking of additional ally slots.
Yeah.
What a
Has
coincidence.
Charlie, have you run this in Charlie?
This is a 2-cost, 1 XP item and relic. Gives it 2 additional ally slots, which can only be used to hold creatures. And as a reaction, when you play a creature during your turn, reduce that creature's cost by 1. And it's a accessory slot.
I don't think you really talk about Rod without talking about sled dogs, right?
I think that was the intention.
They were in the same box. They're both
Yeah.
an Edge of the Earth. It's funny because, like, yes, I do think that they're meant to be in sort of the same deck archetype. They don't fit perfectly in what they do. Like, sled dogs take half a slot each, and so 2 extra slots is, like, more than you need for your sled dogs.
No, there's 4 sled dogs.
Yeah, I know, but so I guess this is 2 additional. So you have another slot beyond just your sled dogs then.
Yeah, you have your ally and
Yeah.
all 4 of the pack of sled dogs.
Right. I mean, have you tried sled dogs? I feel like I tried when we were doing
Never tried it.
standalone games on TTS during COVID. I think I did try it once, and it didn't really
So
work.
I think the difference is I don't know that sled dogs will ever be good. I think this card can be good if enough creatures are printed.
Well, but we have the whole card pool, so we're enough creatures printed.
Let's see. So you've got stray cats. You've got,
You have guard dogs.
guard dogs, the good
Guard
dogs.
Yeah, the good boys.
Yeah. I mean, there's Miss Doyle.
Miss
Miss
Doyle.
Doyle's good.
But
Miss Doyle's good.
Miss Doyle's actually excellent in Charlie because
she
she's
turns
like
his-
multiple icons for the cost of 1 ally slot.
And she also can turn his base 1s to base 5s on her tests.
Yeah.
Whatever. cat you
so I think
found,
I've
yeah.
actually seen Rod of Animalism run in Charlie.
I can see it. That's
Um,
crazy with all the extra allies you already have, but go off, Queen.
So I don't think it's the worst card in the game, and I think it's better than Sled Dog when we eventually rate Sled Dog.
Okay.
I actually don't remember. Is Sled Dog 3 cost?
Yes.
Sled Dog's 3
Yes, I think
cost.
Sled Dog's 3 cost.
So it's great.
And
so this is
so this
an
reduces
Amina
their cost
build.
to 2.
So you can put Dooms on Sled Dogs.
And then kill them because they're
then-
bad and get rid of the Doom.
Sled Dog is just... Man, I don't remember what icons they have on them. I don't know if Charlie would want Sled Dogs. If they each have a wild
Yeah.
icon or something, like maybe
Maybe he does.
maybe you're onto something.
Yeah.
But if they each have a combat or something, or even a combat and an intellect, but only one, not a matching double or a wild, I don't think that's very exciting.
I wish I remembered them.
Yeah, I wish that the 4 Sled Dogs had 4 different pairs of icons on them.
Yeah,
There
like-
had that slight difference between them.
Different eye colors, different
Yeah.
husky breed,
I don't know,
coloring. Come on.
Every dog has a unique and special
Yeah.
personality.
Like,
and
look at
Sled
your
Dog-
dogs.
All right. Sled Dog's not what we're ranking. Where does Rod of Animalism
Yeah,
go?
this would let you hold all of your corgis.
It would. Yeah.
That's a good argument. Does it have any flavor text? No. Alright,
Nope.
shit.
All right, so
Fun
let's say like above or below lockpick 0.
Probably below.
Okay. Above or below armor of Ardennes.
I think
Above armor.
armor?
Yeah, armor is horrible.
Armor's sick though. Armor's infinite health. This is not even infinite dogs.
This series is already starting to become like a funny recalling bits of like one person fighting hard for cards, like you fighting hard for the armor of Ardennes, which we've already
so
said it was
good.
the worst card in the game on the first video, and we're sticking to
It's
it.
now the third worst.
I know.
Yeah. And climbing.
Who could have predicted that there's a card named Onyx Pentacle?
Yeah.
We had no way of
Honestly,
knowing
when
that.
he said Onyx Pentacle, I was like, is that a rogue card? Like, I was like racking my brain for it.
What I think is wild too about Rod of Animalism is that it doesn't just let you have infinite creature allies. Like, why not? What are you limiting us for? What cards are so overpowered that you can't have 5 of them thanks to this? What creatures?
You're not wrong.
So for that reason, I think it's below the armor.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
There's no way.
Brandon, stop trying to make our dens happen.
It's.
Ardennes is never gonna happen.
I think Ardennes would happen before this in a realistic
I mean, like, honestly, like,
if
it's
you,
a 1 experience, 2 cost. Like, already it's better than Armor of Ardennes. Like, doesn't cost as much experience. It doesn't cost as many resources, and neither one will probably get played.
But it takes up your accessory slot and does nothing on its own.
I have seen Rod of Animalism played recently. I've never seen our dens played.
That's crazy.
I've seen Ardennes played. I've seen them
me
both
too.
played. And
I don't think I've seen this played.
I saw this played, I think, in maybe a Sled Dog. I feel like you played it when you played Sled Dogs.
Maybe.
I think I would put this right below Lockpicks.
I put it
Lucky
below
Dice.
Lucky Dice.
I would be okay with it.
Alright.
Just above Armor.
We'll find more things that are worse than armor.
I'm sure.
What
other purple cards you got?
Rod of Animalism 1. Okay, and yeah, this whole list, if you're following along and frustrated that we don't leave it up the whole time, the whole 30 card list from the end of the video will be linked in the description. And it will include Crowbar.
Ooh. Guardian can do something with combat instead of agility. That's my guess.
Way off.
Oh.
This came out in the Drowned City. This is the newest card in the game.
I do remember it. Like, I remember seeing it recently, but I could not tell you what it does.
It is a 3-cost level 0 Guardian asset. It is an item, a weapon, a tool, and melee, and it has 2 different. Oh, it's a hand slot. Has 2 different actions on it. 1, exhaust Crowbar to investigate using combat instead of intellect.
Okay, I was close.
Sure. Or exhausts it to fight. You get +2 for this attack.
No extra damage.
No extra damage. Yeah, I mean, it feels like a core set card. I was almost when the next
like
product after Drowned City was chapter 2's core set. I was like, how did this get like designed for that? And then
they accidentally,
they had an issue with the art of some other card in Drowned City and had to just throw some card in that slot. Like, how did this end up in the Drowned City instead of just the chapter 2 core set?
You're totally right.
And I don't think it's getting.
Although technically, this will be part of the Chapter 2 like card pool for
That's
like
true.
a year.
Well, not the Chapter 2 card pool, the current card pool. But Chapter 2 is play tested in a vacuum, so it's like you'd be playing a card pool that is.
So, but because isn't Chapter 2 the release that triggers the start of the current card pool?
Yeah.
No, there's already current rules. There's like the Drowned Scarlet Keys.
I thought that
yeah, it's like the beta. It's like the beta. Current environment rules are in the FAQ right now, yeah, and it's like Scarlet Keys, Hemlock, and Drowned City, and Core Set, and Starter Decks, something like that.
I think Chapter 2 is like the first time people are going to start playing current, so it seems weird that it wouldn't be tested for that.
I don't recommend that. I think Chapter 2 should be played as Chapter 2. It was not designed to be a current environment. Like the concept of the current environment was a business. Was a business forward decision that was after all these things were designed. So they were not designed to be a good experience played together in a way that I don't really plan to play that.
That just seems. I feel like they should have abandoned the idea of current then when they decided on Chapter 2. Like I feel like either of those ideas make sense. But having them both come out at around the same time is crazy.
Yeah, and
You're so right.
agreed. Yeah. I don't know. It's like the current concept will eventually. So yeah, my interpretation of like how the game would be best played is just that you play chapter 1 or chapter 2 and say fuck the current stuff for now. Eventually, 3 years from now, some of chapter 2 will fall out of current. And that's the first time that
Well, they should have announced.
will be.
They should have released current then. Like they should have released it.
There's a lot of things that they should have done differently. Yes, about all of
So,
this.
crowbar.
So yeah, I don't. This is maybe interesting to that rare person that theoretically each expansion is supposed to work for that only owns the core set in that expansion, right? Like, but I don't know.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it as like you're playing 4-player or 3-player, and your guardian has nothing to do, and he has a crowbar out, and just like picking up some clues. Why not?
Yeah, it's like, but is it better than a flashlight for that?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think so. Because flashlight, like,
well, I mean,
you might find a 2-shroud location or something.
Yeah,
sure, but I'm saying like it at least allows a guardian. Like flashlight is reducing it by 2. Most guardians' intellect is at least 2 worse than their combat.
flashlight you can use multiple times in the same round.
Oh, this exhausts.
This exhausts.
Oh, I tried Carco.
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
And it can't even because it
never mind.
because it exhausts for both its investigate and fight ability. It's not like you can even be like, oh, I'll use it to fight that swarm of rats, and then I'll use it to investigate and have kind of a general.
And
turn.
I think
Never mind.
yeah.
when you install this, you're gonna make the fallacy of like, oh, I need to get like 4 or 5 clues of value before I overwrite this, and like
Maybe you get 1.
yeah, because you're like eventually you're gonna draw your big 2-handed gun or something,
Yep.
and you're gonna need to overwrite this.
Right,
Whereas flashlight,
right. I mean,
is like it follows the better play pattern of like, oh, I have a turn, and there's no enemies, so I'm gonna investigate.
Yeah. This is a tool. So, can anyone remember what Wilson does? When he
nobody
interested in
knows.
this?
He can play it for 1 less, and he gets a +1 when using it.
So no, still not exciting.
I mean, I guess it could. If you want to get your tool belt out, it could be a fun hot swap with a tool belt.
The problem with Wilson though is here's the problem with
You don't
Wilson.
remember?
I don't want to get my tool
Wilson
belt.
can play all the actual good investigating tools in Seeker. So why does he need a guardian tool? He can play the good tools.
It's
Yep.
true. It's true. Fingerprint kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are we talking down, like, is it better or worse than Lockpick 0?
Worse.
Worse than Lockpick 0. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Worse. Definitely.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not,
get good.
I'm not actually sure.
Don't fail. If you don't fail, Lockpick 0 is great.
If you don't succeed by 2 or more,
Yeah, just get good.
I kind of feel like for some
think it's
investigators, they like if a
I
rogue
think
could
it's
run
better.
this, they might consider this over Lockpick 0 and then upgrade
agree.
it into Lockpicks.
See, this would be
Later.
better if you didn't succeed by 2, it discarded itself, because then you would not have to deal with it anymore.
maybe for 0 cost, I agree.
I kind of think that it's our new number 20. It's between
Yeah, I
Ursula
agree.
and Lockpicks.
I totally agree.
Lockpicks 1. Is it just
Lockpick
1?
0.
What's
Lockpick
level of
1.
Lockpicks? Lockpicks 1 would obviously be very high on
Yeah,
this list.
yeah.
Lockpick 0, though, is a pretty shit card.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna lock it in.
Lock it in.
Crowbar, number 20.
Whew. This is good,
Okay,
guys. This is fun.
There's 6 out of 10 for this video, so Kyle, you're drawing again.
All right. Well, I'm first and last in this video. It's exciting.
You are. That's how 10 cards always is gonna work for
I
the
love
3 of
that.
us. Yeah.
Signum Crucis. It's a level 2. I got a lot of skills.
Yeah.
Level 2 survivor skill with an wild icon. It's practiced and blessed traded. Commit only to a test you are performing, and only if the difficulty of that test is higher than your base skill. After committing Signum Crucis to a skill test, add X blessings, where X is the difference between the test difficulty and your base skill value.
That's not actually what the card does anymore. Do you remember what it does now?
What? Did it get tabooed or something?
Yeah.
What? I don't remember this at all. No, you'll have to tell
All right,
us.
Steven, go.
All right, I'm 99% sure the taboo is that it now RFGs.
Removes from the game?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I think
It's too good?
yeah, I think so.
I mean, you throw this into like a 5-shroud investigate along with a take heart and just fail it and add 5 blesses to the back. Like, it's not.
And then
bad.
you just play True Survivor.
Yeah.
You like do it like a
Well, it's not. It's not an 8.
Oh, it's
practice.
so you can do practicing. It's perfect to do it multiple times. Like
Sure.
and it's Survivor, so like you can just resourceful it back. Like
Yeah. 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 I mean, I think it's a pretty good card. It's interesting that they tabooed it to remove from the game. I'm surprised that it's that it's good enough for that.
Can Silas not do his tricksies with it?
Oh, Silas may be able to do... Yeah.
Because like Silas, this is really good because it's after you commit it, but not like after the test succeeds.
Oh, so maybe Silas is the reason.
So maybe Silas is the reason this got tabooed.
Yeah.
That seems likely.
Because that seems very strong to be able to keep putting 3 or 4 blessings in the
yeah.
bag and then just taking it back into your hand. Yeah. That would make sense.
It's probably like 2 for his will or intellect is likely where you're getting blessed value out of.
It's a great example of why the card pool refresh is good.
Yeah,
Is a good idea. It's
absolutely.
like that.
I was like, this is a bad card, and I was like, oh, Silas.
Silas fucks with design space.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think this card's very good. Let's look at the list and let me ask.
Yeah.
Like,
it's better than I initially rocked.
Let's look at like kind of top third, above or below manual dexterity. I think it's above manual dexterity. Right? I mean, it obviously it's not. And we have no rules for ourselves about how much are we talking about these cards in a vacuum versus their potential, right? It's obviously not something you would just throw into a deck that's not using blesses.
Yeah.
But it's a great card in a bless deck, I think.
Well, mostly in like Calvin, I think.
True.
You have to have very
You have to have
low.
at least one quite low stat.
Charlie could take this, in fact.
Charlie could. Yeah.
Oh,
but wait, can he take?
If he
what level?
selects
What level does he
two.
go up to in his 2 classes? Oh, okay. Yeah, so he could. I would fuck with a bless Charlie. Yeah, that'd be fun. There's some fun allies.
Guardian Survivor as his 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm on board.
Now I want to do that. Yeah.
All right. I just want to play Charlie again after talking about it.
I'm kind of thinking it could go below Sledgehammer above manual dexterity. Although it is Sledgehammer 0 that we're talking about. So it could go even
Yeah, how many pounds
higher.
of vengeance is that?
That's only 20.
Yeah. That's not many pounds of
Chapter
vengeance.
2 has a Sledgehammer. Did you see this?
Yeah,
That's at a mid-tier level and it's 22.5 pounds.
Let's see that. It's really, really fantastic.
Alright.
I rate that number 1 just for flavor alone.
Yeah, so we're at this like you've had worse Sledgehammer kind of area, I feel like.
Yeah.
Which
I like still don't think You've Had Worse is very good, so
yeah, we partly put it there for its like griefing potential and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it has power.
It's good and competitive Arkham.
It has power beyond its its power is
Behind
only
its-
power is
beyond
only
its text.
limited by your imagination. We could put this above You've Had Worse though. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm guessing because you two feel very strongly about contemplative that it's not above that,
No.
and I don't
No,
even
no,
think
no,
it.
not even close.
I don't even think it should be. Number 9, above
sure.
You've Had Worse.
yeah, I like it.
Signum Crucis. I think that's how you spell it. Level 2. All right, Steven.
Brand of Cthulhu.
Ooh.
2 cost, 1 XP spell with 6 charges. As an action, you can fight, you can use will instead of fight, and you get +1. So unlike that other one that was like use will or get +1, this one you get both.
All right.
If you succeed, you spend 1 or 2 charges, and then instead of standard damage, you deal a damage for each charge spent. If you succeed by 0, you lose an action, and it's a spell slot.
Yeah.
This is good.
I think it is good.
This is very, very solid.
It's interesting. It's the equivalent, as far as like dealing out two damage at a time is kind of being used as a weapon. It's the equivalent of like a one-handed gun with 3 ammo, right? Because you would have to use 2 of its charges each time you want to do 2 damage. It's not +2 if you spend 2 charges.
Yeah, but it's
just
also 2 cost, 1 experience. Like, it's not very expensive.
I should also say, this is a multi-class card. And so one of the main uses of this is you can put it in like Nathaniel and Marion decks that use all their hand slots for gloves and books.
Yeah.
And it gives them a weapon, a handless weapon.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to use will.
Yeah, and this is a good example of why I don't like multi-class cards, because I don't think that it's at no additional cost or anything. Guardians just are attacking with their arcane slots now.
What,
like,
you don't think boxers are good at magic?
And like even the flavor of the card doesn't like. I was about to like hold it up to the camera, but the art's it's on the screen right now. Don't you see it there?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't wield this fiery dagger thing with boxing gloves. It doesn't even make sense. It's clearly a hand slot.
It's a mind dagger.
It's a hand
Everyone
slot
knows
spell.
that.
It's just funny to be like, oh, what's cool about this is it's a weapon that doesn't take up a hand slot, and,
And
then
then
it
the
is art
art
of
is
hands
hands.
wielding this magic dagger. Yeah.
That's very
Maybe
funny.
the magic dagger appears in your boxing glove when you cast the spell.
Oh, it pops out like Wolverine's
Yeah.
claws or something. Okay,
I like that,
I'm back
actually.
in. I'm back in.
This is good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's forget like it's good. It's good, but it's like not great. What am I saying? Just because the fact that it can only do 6 total damage and then it's done means it's as a card slot in your deck that you're spending actions on. It's competing. Even though yes, it's cool, it doesn't take up hand slot. It is competing for your
It's
actions
also just
with all the things you
cheap.
can do
Honestly,
with
is
your
one
hands.
of the big things. I think like 2 costs for a weapon that can
Yeah.
do 6 damage is very cheap. Under like, I don't think there's another weapon in the game that does quite that much of that much damage for that little cost.
And what's cool, and this is you see this on a decent number of more recent Mystic spell assets, but I like that you don't lose any of its charges if you miss.
Oh, yeah,
If
that's
you
a good
fail-
point.
If you,
So it's
fail
kind
the,
of-
if you fail the skill test,
Oh.
you get to see the result of the skill test before you spend the charges for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if you
Okay.
think about a shriveling with 4 charges, probably on average you're gonna waste one of them. So this is like roughly the same amount of damage. And
Some-
you
And the
Something
downside
like that,
is
yeah.
no horror, but you can lose an action if it's
Yeah.
not your last
If you
action.
succeed by 0, which is
Which is asking a lot.
yeah, I mean it depends on like what difficulty you're playing on and what all that stuff.
so
Yeah.
tons of shit.
It's a little hard to evaluate how often that's going to happen,
Yeah.
but
Less than drawing a symbol, I'd say.
well, you also
Yeah.
and you get +1 skill value. So actually, if you were using a shriveling, you would have failed if you were succeeding by 0 on this. Compared to shriveling 0.
Okay.
This is 1 XP.
So
So-
1 less cost, too.
Yeah.
as a weapon, let me start at Sledgehammer again. Better or worse than Sledgehammer?
It uses
I think
0 hand
better.
slots instead of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you
better.
think it's better than Sledgehammer? Okay. Is it better than Signum Crucis?
Probably.
Yeah.
Better than Contemplative?
Probably not. That might be.
Yeah, I think it's above Signum.
I think we're adding another. Wow, Signum Reign
Number
does number 9 for
Number 9.
1 card.
Number
All right. Brand of Cthulga
1.
1. All right. First Watch is second to last. This is a 1-cost Guardian tactic event that says, fast, play when the draw encounter card step of the Mythos phase would begin. Instead of resolving that step, look at the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the number of investigators. Deal those cards among the investigators as you wish, dealing no more than 1 to each investigator other than yourself. Then, 1 at a time, each investigator draws the cards dealt to them. This card's pretty sweet.
This is a great card.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's so here's a question. This is the first card I think we've come across where it is massively impactful on
dependent.
player count. Like
Yeah.
it scales with players.
This probably
and-
should cost X, where X is,
or X is the number of players. Yeah.
Like,
Even then, so this literally does nothing in True Solo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, literally nothing.
I like. Should we just stipulate that like True Solo is not canon? None of us really play it.
No.
The game, at least in modern times, like they're pretty honest that they don't even play test True
I
Solo.
feel like they
much.
do
Like,
print some cards though that like seem like they're for True Solo.
yeah,
so-
and they should. If
And, like,
it's a
solo
supported
play-
player count, they should. But
I feel like even people who play this game solo play two-handed.
I think so.
way more
There's even
than
there's
True Solo.
occasionally like polls on Reddit where people talk about that and stuff, and yeah, like two-handed solo is just more popular. So okay, so we don't have to count it against this card that it doesn't do anything in solo because solo doesn't exist to us. Is that what we're saying? Okay.
We should all. I want to call out 2 things about this that we may have skimmed over. One is you are allowed to take multiple encounter cards,
Yep.
but you're not allowed to give someone else multiple encounter
Uh-huh.
cards. So it supports a sort of like tanky Guardian playstyle.
Yeah, someone who if there's multiple enemies just takes them all and then.
But then the other thing about it is, and this is kind of a janky rules interaction, but when the like, let's say you're playing 4-player and there's less than 4 cards in the encounter deck, you don't draw any cards.
Oh,
No, you draw up to
you draw
you
the
draw
number.
up to
Draw
the
up
amount
to-
of cards until
I
they
bet you stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're searching and you're not drawing from the encounter deck. That's why. Or like
You're looking at the top X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that's,
like-
that's
Yeah,
funny.
so like
yeah.
we've literally, I think Steven and I just played a game of Arkham, like a standalone scenario where someone pulled this off when there was 1 card for 4 players, and it's just like, okay, who wants this 1 encounter card for this Mythos
That's
phase?
nuts.
Which is so ridiculous.
It's like this was 3 test of wills.
Yeah,
it's like you cancel 3 of them.
That all, and you cancel 3 of them, and you pick who gets the 4th.
And you
Right.
get, any person can get it.
Have you ever For some reason, I was thinking lately about what is it, stargazing, and then the stars are right. The
Oh,
card
yeah.
that puts a positive card in the encounter deck.
Mhm.
Have you ever like played with a group that ran that and First Watch? Because I think that's cool.
Think so.
I mean, but stargazing, you can just decide who gets the benefit.
no,
Yeah.
but just to ensure that it gets. Or I see.
Yeah,
that's true. It doesn't
true.
actually increase your odds of getting to it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that I think you put in the top 10 cards of the deck.
You
So
do.
if you are playing
Yeah.
a higher player count game, you're going to hit
You're
it.
gonna
It's,
hit
it's
it,
just about like who.
Well, the only thing
who
that
draws
sucks
it,
is
yeah.
like, so I played it in a campaign recently, and sometimes you then hit like a end of an agenda that shuffles the deck.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
It could be a funny tech to make the First Watch jank happen. Like if you know like there's 4 cards left in the deck, all you have to do is play stargazing,
Right.
and then you can, and then on the next turn you'll have 1 card in the deck.
But yeah, just for this level 0 card, it's fast, so you're just talking a card and a resource to be able to, take all 4 cards, give the 2 enemies to yourself, the willpower treachery to the mystic and the agility treachery to the rogue, or to avoid giving the thing that can do horror to the person who's almost, insane.
Yeah, it's
all that
so
stuff. It's so good.
It's so good.
I feel
I'm looking at top 5.
I
Yeah,
was
definitely
gonna
top
say
5.
above Agnes, yeah. So I guess I was thinking top 6. Do we think it's better than Runic X? Ooh, is it the new best Guardian card? If it,
I
think
it's
so.
right around Runic Axe. I
Yeah.
could put
Yeah.
it above.
I think it's better.
I
than
could
Runic X.
actually, I could see that.
Also worth
yeah.
pointing out, it can go and stick to the plan.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
it's not if you're playing 4-player, take this, stick to the plan.
And like Runic X does kind of require XP to get really good, but
Yeah.
and
does
because it's a tactic, Book of War can recur it.
that's true.
What is this? Was Dream Eaters? It seems kind of insane to me that this is a level 0 card. This feels like the kind of like splashy game kind of warping effect that they would put on a higher level card. But here it is,
I
level
agree.
0. Okay, that's our new.
Worse than logical reasoning?
Oh yeah, I just assumed yes because logical reasoning is great. Do you think
But
it goes higher than 3?
I mean, it doesn't
But it doesn't
require
cost
4
XP.
XP.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I think it's better than logical reasoning.
Yeah,
4.
I'm okay with that.
Because like logical reasoning 4 heals the horror that maybe First Watch could have avoided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question then is
Is
does
it
it
better?
belong below Promise of Power, or is it our new best card in the game?
Tough one.
That is a tough one. I love Promise of Power.
I love Promise of Power too, but I also love First Watch.
Yeah. I do think it's like more like
I think
if we're counting the like busted use where you like skip 3 cards, like that's a real like ooh moment, and like playing
Yeah.
Promise of Power is rarely like an ooh moment.
That's true. I will have to agree with that statement.
I
Promise
mean,
of Power is,
yeah.
and maybe it just needs to be at the top because it's more flashy.
I think first watch can like save a game in a way that Promise of Power doesn't.
can't. Yeah.
For first watch, there might be some games where you play it and you're like, oh, we were perfectly happy with the order these cards would have come out in, or something. Like it's not
Sure.
always going to make much difference, but it can
But that's
just
like-
save the day.
Yeah, but that's also
Yeah.
like drawing a 0 after committing Promise of Power to a test, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know? So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, fine.
Okay, so we're talking new number 1, huh?
I'm ready.
It-
First
First.
watch. First
First
on
card.
the list.
First watch. It had it right in there in the name.
All right. Well, Kyle, will our 10th and final card of this video topple it?
It's not a bad one. It's Bianca DeCatz, who is singing her song, subtitle, singing your song. 2 cost asset, rogue ally, criminal and socialite traits, limit 1 per deck. Not great there.
No.
Uses 10 resources, takes up the ally slot as well. Uses 10 resources, exhaust Bianca DeCatz, parlay, move X resources from Bianca to your resource pool. X cannot be more than 5, and then you test agility X. Up to 5. If you fail, remember you owe Bianca X resources, and then you search your bonded cards for the enemy and spawn her at your location and remove this card from the game. So why don't we find the enemy version?
Okay. Bianca DeCat's weakness is bonded to her is a hunter, a 3/3/3 enemy. It's prey is bearer only. As an action, if you owe Bianca X resources, spend X resources to parlay, add Bianca DeCatz to the victory display, and she's a whopping victory 0.
Aw.
Too bad.
And forced, when Bianca Ducats leaves play, except by the above ability, shuffle her into your deck. So if you just defeat her,
Punch her in the face.
if you just
she'll
punch
come
her in the
back.
face, if you use Grey's Anatomy and then punch her, she'll be back.
Okay. And what's her stats?
3/3/3, and she
Okay.
deals 2 damage.
All right.
Yeah. Great art on her, I will say. On the weakness version of her.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really cool. I think it does a good job of using the perspective of an enemy card where, like, I remember them talking in interviews when the game first came out about how, like, yeah, we put the art at the bottom so that it's like the art is coming at you.
Yeah, closer.
And I think it's just like great use of that, like, layout.
And it
of the
looks
card,
like-
because it looks like you're like looking down.
You
and
like,
she's
she
above you with a
stomped
knife.
you to the
Yeah.
ground and she's about to stab you.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So I wish this card had come out earlier, so that if it had come out before Barkham could have had the parody version of Bianca Die Cats.
Oh, you're right.
Goddamn.
You're right.
So
And it would have been a great dog ally.
yeah,
Or
investigator.
Or investigator.
Bianca die cats. That's pretty good.
That's very funny.
Yeah, so is she that good? Does she take
She's
it,
great.
Does she go into a deck over like Gregory
She
Grimes?
only
the
goes
one that
into-
lets you get like
She goes
not-
into
has-
Only Alessandro.
Alessandra's deck.
I don't think
because
Gregory
it's a
is a
parlay.
parlay.
Yeah, it's a free
correct,
it's a
yeah.
free parlay for Alessandra that she could use. I've
Yeah.
also seen it be cheeky and like you use the free like if you have nothing else to parlay with Alessandra, you test 0 agility to like get a draw off of her or something like
Yeah.
that with a cigarette case or whatever it might be. Otherwise, she's trickling some resources to you and.
Yeah, you're right. Alessandra, I missed in there that it was a parlay, that her action is a parlay. So it makes sense for Alessandra because
Yeah.
she's just like as an econ card, otherwise in a vacuum, to spend 2 in a card and a handful of actions to end up getting as many as 10.
Yeah, not good.
But it also has these risks of getting the weakness in your deck, all that stuff. Doesn't seem very good.
It's not. Alessandra is the only person who plays this card.
And did it come out in Hemlock? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's in
It
her.
can-
So
yeah.
it's one of her kind of secret signature cards.
Yeah.
That makes
Exactly.
sense. Okay, where does that mean we rank it?
Feels like bottom half if it's only one investigator out of 50 something at this point, or however many we have.
Yeah, I do think that it's hard for the cards that are great for 1 out of 60 investigators to rank all that high. I could see it being better than Grey's Anatomy though, because Grey's Anatomy is also pretty damn niche, and we put that around the middle.
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy goes in at least 2 though, so I would put Grey's slightly above it.
Yeah, is she?
But she
better than-
starts in Alessandra's deck. When does Grey's Anatomy enter either of those people's decks?
Yeah.
Well, it's 5 XP, but it's it's a nice.
Is it early or is it late?
So,
That's the thing.
all right, so let me go a little lower. Like, is she better or worse than Ursula?
Probably better.
That's hard to undock.
But it has to be done, Kyle.
Yeah, for science.
I think she's better than Surprising Fine. I think she's better than Justify the Means.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if she's better than
Okay.
Relic Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe she's the new number 20.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty reasonable. Bianca D. Katz, is that right?
Die Katz
Yeah,
in parentheses.
Katz. It's German.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to give it phonetics for you.
All right, there we have it. We have a new number 1 first watch and a new last. Oh no, we don't. I forgot.
No.
I forgot. Alexander One above Song of the Dead. I was gonna say we have 2 new first and worst cards.
Nope.
But nope.
We saved Song of the Dead for last. Where it belongs.
All right, I think this was productive. I think we did good work.
I did too.
Yeah, this was less contentious than
Yeah.
previous videos.
We had to
I think we
beat you
generally
back on
agreed.
our nuts
Yeah.
again, but it's gonna keep on happening. Our nuts.
I'm gonna get it into the top 90%. Just you
Good
watch. All right. Well, thank you, gents, for coming along to do more science. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more Power Curve rankings in the near future. For us in real life, we're planning to knock out some more right now. We're gonna keep chugging these energy drinks and power through more power. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, be optimal.